Right, okay, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we've got another chance roundup. It is the week the Premier League starts. Premier League starts this week. Obviously Championship, League 1, League 2 just happened this weekend. They got underway. But we are getting closer and closer to the season. But we've still got a few weeks left of the transfer window. So let's get into it. Start off with then Tyler Adams. If you don't know who he is, he's CDM, plays for Leeds and the US national team. We've started talks to sign him. So last week we approached his team and that's clearly gone positively because we're now going to sign him full time. He should have a £20 million relegation clause in his contract, meaning obviously we'll be able to have a 20 million, Leeds won't be able to do anything about it. So yeah, we're in talks to sign him now. According to Fabrizio, this is a completely separate deal to the Cesare one. So just because we're signing Tyler Adams doesn't mean we're not going to get Caicedo. Doesn't mean we're not going to try signing another CDM. It's purely separate to them. So if you don't know much about Tyler Adams, I know some people will be a bit sceptical going for this. Not sure he's good enough, but I'm actually pretty quite open to it because we could still get another CDM. He's relatively cheap. He's good enough to start CDM for us. Obviously, we saw him last year in the third game week of the season. He put on a man of the match performance against us when they beat us 3-0. But I think, he's definitely got a lot of potential, a lot of talent. And I said, I wouldn't mind this, to be fair. I think his awareness and his intelligence is outstanding. He can cover the pitch at ridiculous, very much like Kante in that way. His passing is good. I know he's got a bit of a signature sort of chip. For me, I'm open to sign Tyler Adams. 20 million, maybe give him a bit cheaper, maybe. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad. I think Leeds need a bit of money to spend, so while he's one of their best players, they might be open to getting that money to, so they can reinvest. Moises Caicedo, he has been left out of Brighton squad for a pre-season game. Caicedo is came out, he wants to leave this summer now. That's what his representatives told Brighton. That's how he feels. He wants to leave this summer. Brighton's however still want the bid to be improved. I've given my opinion on this. I wouldn't improve the bid anymore. I don't want to pay ridiculous amount of money for him, but I don't know. There might be there he gets done. I don't know. It's just we need Cesare to push it. At least Casade's finally push it. It's only took him about a month to start pushing. Yeah, this one's still a stalemate by the looks of it, and it's looking like it's just getting to the point where no one's winning because we're not getting any closer to signing him. He's now not playing for Brighton. He's been left out of squads and stuff, so he's not really ready for the actual season. It's just a point now where just no one wins. Lewis Hall. Crystal Palace are working on trying to get Lewis Hall to join them for a season-long loan. I'm not sure how I feel about this because I'm a big fan of Lewis Hall. I think he's really, really good, Lewis Hall. And so if Crystal Palace do sign him on loan, and it will only be a loan, don't worry. He will not be going to Crystal Palace full-time. It will only be a loan. But if they sign him on loan, he's going to ball for them this season. I'm not sure. I quite like him. I think he's never really showed signs of having to go out loan. I think when he's paid, I think he's always paid very well for us. You very rarely see him put in a bad performance. He's versatile as well, can play left back, can play centre mid, CDM. Personally, I'm a big fan of him, and I would be looking to keep him. But obviously, depending on how much Poch is going to use him, maybe could go out loan, give him a season of full experience starting in the Premier League, I guess. Yeah, personally, I'm a massive fan of Lewis Hall, so I'm not sure what I'd do here. But let's get to know him to wait and see what happens. Last but not least, Cesare Castagne. Obviously, Leicester have been chasing after him for a while now. Their new manager, obviously Italian, has worked with him. Obviously, Leicester did win their first game of the season the other day, 2-1 against Coventry. Yeah, 2-1 against Coventry. They're trying to get the final green light from us to get this loan deal over the line. I think they probably will get it over the line, to be fair. I think Castagne will spend a one-season loan in Leicester. Once Castagne, another player I rate really highly, and another player, don't worry, it's only going to be a loan. You can get a season-long starting in the Championship, and with it's a good Leicester side as well. He can be alongside Ngidi in that midfield. Yeah, I think this could be beneficial to Castagne, especially if he's not going to play. I think he could be good enough to play for us this season, but I'm not against him just having one season out on loan. So yeah, that is it for today then. What would you sign Tyler Adams? Would you let Lewis Hall go out on loan? Would you let Cesare Castagne go out on loan? But yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.